Okay, let's see. Sound. Test, test, test. Oh, it's doing a lot of that cutting out again. I think I have too much garbage open on my desktop. Hello, folks. Let me know if you can hear me. So let's start closing some stuff while we're waiting here. Close you, close you. And I think the biggest system drain for me, I always thought was the creation kit, but I actually think it's Google Chrome. Google Chrome used to be my favorite thing, but it has become one heck of a resource hog over the years. Hey, Canuck, how's it going? Sinister, hello. Sound is good, fantastic. We'll do some gun checks in a moment here. All right, let's check. Pew pew.
Certain that's a good idea.
All right, let's see here. My mic volume's a little low. I think my mic volume's already maxed, so I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Yeah, mic volume is maxed, so all I can do is lower the volume on everything else for you guys so that you can crank me up locally. So let's turn down... Hold on, let me figure out which one is which. I think I turned down desktop audio, and that reduces the volume, so then this stuff should be a little bit quieter.
Maximum crabs!
Yeah, that's a little too low. Drop it a little bit less. Okay. Samitz, thank you for finding the problem with what we thought was the anniversary update. Turns out, people who were reporting that HQ is crashing for them was not an anniversary edition update. It was the Bethesda.net version of Chapter 2 has the wrong precombined files in it, so I will have that fixed. Patch should be coming out either tomorrow or sometime Friday. I am not sure. I think we labeled the patch video for tomorrow because I'm traveling on Friday, so I'm worried I won't have time on Friday to do it. So, got a lot of fixes, and that is one of them. There's something else that I fixed. What was it? Oh, it turned out that, I think in June, we had updated Workshop Framework with some optimizations to make certain parts of city plans run a little smoother. And in the process, we broke the ability for layouts and city plans to recreate missing items. So if you've built a city plan and there's like a big gaping hole in it where you had scrapped something, that should be resolved in the next patch as well. Alright, now I gotta remember what the heck we were doing in HQ. Guessing we were coming to talk to Sal. Kill the pests. I'm gonna have to make the call soon on whether I'm gonna do any vanilla quest lines. Oh, we can check in with Gremlin. So we can check in with Gremlin. We can check in with capture coolant. I might do the coolant disposal site because I think it changes the dialogue slightly in the next quest. Gremlin we should do. And we might as well check in with Monty as well. We'll take a little break from the main quest and do some side stuff.
The admin team would like everyone to know that regarding the upper balcony railings, please refrain from leaning on them in their current condition.
Farmer Marine Fall of 4 is boring after you get all the achievements. Yeah, I think that's why people mod the hell out of it, right? I personally don't find it any... I love these Bethesda games. I can rotate through them over and over again. They're like comfort games. They're not... None of them are super difficult unless you put them on... Unless you kick on survival mode. They're just nice and chill. And do whatever the hell you want. I've been playing Power Wash Sim. Oh yeah, after playing Power Wash Sim, walking into Fallout, it's got to be difficult. Oh, that's right. You can change. Hey, you said that last time I streamed. You said you can change your username, Sim freaking Gath. That's so funny. That's funny, and it changes all of your past messages to that. So if I click on it to be like, who is this? I'll never know. You're just Sim freaking Gath forever now in my message history. Well, welcome to the stream. Mysterious Simp. Gremlin.
Oh, hey, it's you. Cool. Got a minute to chat? Because I kind of want to ask you for a teeny tiny favor, and I promise you won't regret it.
What do you need me to do?
Yes. Okay. This is going to be great. Listen to this. So, I like to tinker with energy guns, right? I think I told you that. Did I tell you that? Anyway, I found out about this gun, like a really special one. Watts was working on the successor to their current model of laser rifle and ended up developing this super deluxe model called the Sun Scorcher. It was supposed to be part of a big Christmas promotion the same year the bombs fell. Like, they just announced it a few days before.
That's right. I was in cryo sleep until recently.
Wait, so it's true? You were really frozen before the war? That is so cool. A pun not intended. Unless it was funny, then I totally intended it. But really, that's kind of amazing, you know? Like, all the benefits of knowing things from before the war without the full body cancer? Minus the immortality, too, though. Jesus. Wow, sidetracked. So, the Sun Scorcher.
Do you have any idea where I can find more of them?
Well, not exactly, but something almost as good. Right. So, from what I found out, it never actually went into production, but they were going to release it for Christmas, right? Meaning before Christmas. They had to have their promotional materials ready in advance, though, and Watts was real big on advertising the technical specs. They would have wanted to have their in-store technicians ready for the holiday, too. So that means that they would have sent out a package with info on the Sun Scorcher to their stores, including technical specifications. And you're gonna find it for me, if it exists.
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome! Pretty sure there's a big Watts store in Cambridge. I think the store manager would probably have had a copy. That's where I'd look. Maybe check the rest of the store too. Electronic stores are great for finding all sorts of things, mostly mechanical parts. Anyway, good luck!
Okay. And then the potential recruits, I think we know is just the one broken guy we've got, so we'll turn that off. Monty Phylon at Starlight. All right, let's go do that. 50 people at Starlight. Holy cow. Dialogue is still low. Yeah, we got to pick our battles here. Either my volume is low and or you guys are going deaf from the NPCs talking. One of these days, I'll get a brand new computer and all these problems will go away. But with the cost of parts right now, not going to be anytime soon. Nick Carter, new patches. Yeah, new patch should be tomorrow. If I run into some problems with it, it might get pushed to Friday at some point. But it's pretty well ready. I mean, if we find anything simple I can fix tonight, I'll throw those fixes in as well. Loneliness till death. Hello. You still sick? Sound hoarse still? No, I don't feel sick, but I'm sure my voice is still... I'm probably just nasally, like... I'm on the tail end of things, though. Did you ever consider making a sim settlements for Minecraft? No, I think the only game that we've seriously discussed creating a sim settlements for is Starfield. But that we need some Bethesda support to make that a reality. JC1 Ward, hello. Does this is 2 or any plans for us to hijack the vanilla settlement attack system? No. We don't hijack it? You mean like to get rid of it? Like to turn it off? No plans for that though. I'll leave that in there. It's kind of a minor thing that doesn't really do much, so we just kind of leave it there. But other mods might mess with it, so you could use them. There was somebody I was talking with who asked me to put some stuff in Workshop Framework for them in this next patch, which I did.
Yeah.
Who's working on some sort of different type of assault and combat system. I don't exactly know what his mod's going to do,
Yes?
but somebody else is working on putting out something that involves settlement attacks and stuff, so maybe he's planning on hijacking the vanilla stuff.
Yes.
Phil, I need some settlements for Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim is pretty much no chance in hell. Just because the jank we would have to do to get plot placement. There's a couple of mods you can see the best people have been able to pull off without script extender. Like there's what is the mod? Camp. Like there's a camp mod that's I believe in the Creation Club for Skyrim, and you can see the best they can pull off for item placement, and it's actually pretty impressive that he did it without script extender, but it also is it is very script intense, and like Skyrim does not have a lot of scripting bandwidth in it. Oh, I just noticed that somebody made like a little running man out of wood planks. That's awesome. Whose is this? Pra. Nice. Alright, totally got distracted from what we were supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be talking to Monty. Where's he at? He's asleep. Of course he is. Oh no, he's not. He's hanging out. Oh, I've got 2 of these endurance gyms. Alright, we're gonna have a very high endurance place. That's awesome. Good for the farmers.
Such impeccable timing. Here, it is imperative you take of this. Take it. Take it!
Okay. Dandy Boy apples, mute fruit, Medex, and razor grain.
What is it?
Inspiration! During one of my recent peregrinations, I was inspired. It was as if my very soul swam in the sudsy kegs of the Saint Brigid himself. I had the mash, I had the hops, but not the flavor. Aye, there was the rub. But like all good answers, it cameth to me in a vision. Medex, and now as apprentice to the brewmaster, I bestow this knowledge to you, so that you may spread far and wide the frothy bounty of atomic blonde ale.
I'll get it done.
Aha! Filleth thy tankard full and drinketh deep.
Okay, let's see here. I think one of the things we need to do with this quest line is add the shopping list to the objectives. I think that would be very awesome. The problem is I believe that this is just one long quest that keeps going. But it would be really nice if it had the like a checklist that would check off. Like maybe it's something like we need to break it into a bunch of quests, but man, that would be a lot of work. I'm gonna like write it down as like a long-term wish list, because this would actually be a good, if I ever needed to train somebody new in CK stuff, this would be a good project to hand them, to be like, hey, I want you to take the Monty Phylon quest, break it into one per recipe so that we can actually have tracking in the objectives. All right, Monty brew quest. Hey, just taking notes. Okay. Written down. Maybe it'll happen one day. For now, I'm not going to go specifically hunting down those things because some of that stuff's going to be hard to find. I can try my luck at any of the vendors that are in the settlement, though. If we have any shops. At the clinic, they might have them. Well, I probably have the Medex, honestly. Let's see. And I like to hoard that kind of stuff. Yeah, plenty of Medex. Mute fruit we might find here. So I think it's the Dandy Boy apples will be the challenge. Do I just happen to have some? I do not. My fancy glad snack cakes.
Hi, how
Yep,
are you?
here we go. Mute fruit. Done. Okay, so what was the note again? It was beer recipe, tonic blonde ale. Okay, we need Dandy Boy apples and razor grain are going to be The other thing's right. Razor grain. Maybe we can find that here. We got a lot of farming going on here. Growing sunflowers. Oh god, the bee sounds just, I don't know why that just gave me a little anxiety. I must have a deep-seated fear of bees. Oh, here we go, here we go. Razor green. This is like a variety plot right here. Fantastic. Okay, so now Dandy Boy apples. Do we have like a general store? Maybe the coffee store.
Huh? Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
No, that's not what I want. Oh, it's probably because it's nighttime. Well, let's hit the bar. Maybe the bar will sell any Dandy Boy apples. Who knows?
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, what time is it right now? Whoop. It is... Oh, 5 in the morning. Okay, we will just wait right here. Hit the grocery store. We're gonna hit the super duper mart. JC, one word. I was just thinking a GNN crew to defend from Deathclaw attack. Yeah, I think that, I mean, that could be a cool feature of either HQ or the military if you had like a patrol going to it where it could automatically intercept vanilla attacks. That could be kind of cool. Oh, there goes internal affairs. Barbary, now whenever I'm gonna make my own Sim Settlements type mod in Minecraft. Oh, I'm sure that would be really cool. Minecraft definitely has the bones to support it. I'd imagine that there are already some mods that may do some at least settler mechanic stuff. I don't know if they have automated building plots in Minecraft or not, but it wouldn't shock me.
Hey there.
I've got some great prices. Today only.
Oh, you got freaked out by the bees too, Armies, or you just heard them?
Let's see what you got.
That's
Smart
as much
choice.
sympathy as I'm getting. All right. Oh, you got nothing for sale. That is a lot of stim packs. I just don't need them. Okay. We really need the bartender to show up. Where's he at? Why are there so many people stacked on top of each other? All right, let's refresh this plot. I think there might be a couple of chairs stacked on top of each other. Okay, that'll kick out all the stools and should recreate just 2 of them. Oh, and that also means we need to turn this off before we get dinged. Where is the owner of this place? Truck occupants, where you at? You got customers lining up here, buddy. It's gonna be like trapped in his house or something. Because Navmesh. Nope, just not interested in going to work today. Oh, we got another one we need to refresh. This one's got some crazy overlap going on.
Excuse me.
What can I get you?
I've got a few
We
minutes
got
to
some
browse.
Dandy Boy apples, please. He's got them. He's got them. No, not to cancel. Except, I did not expect this to actually work. Okay, where's our brewery? Let's get brewing. Is this one over here? Okay, we need some mash. Do we have the ingredients for that? We do. Oh, I had a ton of razor grain in my inventory. Okay, or actually there might be some in the workshop because we're growing razor grain here. That makes sense. Razor grain mash. All right. Okay, Medex, Dandy Boy apples, mute fruit. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. Data inventory. So we're gonna do it in order. I don't remember if that matters. Okay, Dandy, mute, Medex. All right. So let's add our mash here. Oh, it's probably under aid. For bitterness. Okay, we said Dandy Boy apples because those are super bitter. Dandy Boy apples, mute fruit flavor. And then aroma. Med-X aroma. I feel like we did that backwards. Should have been Med-X for the bitterness, Dandy Boy for the aroma. Just one's fine. Don't go overkill. A little something extra to top it off. Well, we don't really need anything extra. That wasn't in the recipe. So whenever that happens, I just put in purified water just to make sure I don't want to accidentally create something different. Because you can just experiment with this system and make up stuff. And sometimes you'll hit a recipe. So just doing random things can be risky. You know, we'll just double down on one of the other ones. That way we don't accidentally. What do we have that we can? Do we have extra mute fruit? No, I got extra Med-X though. Okay. Let him finish that up. Yours will be ready in 96 hours. Oh, we're still tracking you. Okay, what's next on our agenda? We don't need that right now. We need to wait on that one. We're not going to do Salvador yet, so let's do Laser Love. Oh, we haven't even been over here yet. Alright, so let's go to the CPD headquarters, and we can walk west from there. I'm gladly past the freak out stage of my life. I just kind of moved my head away from the sound. For Minecraft, there's a mod called Mine Colonies that is quite feature complete. Sweet. Except it's rushing a plot. Sometimes get rid of double doors. Yeah, a lot of times when a plot has like a bunch of extra junk on it, or seems like things are floating, it's because we don't have the ability to remote delete items. So what Sim Settlements does is when something upgrades while you're away, it builds all the new stuff, and then as soon as you load into the settlement, it tries to clean it up. But sometimes, because the way the script system works in this game, it can just drop things. So it can be like, we can give pardon me, we can give the game all sorts of commands. Like, we can tell it to do whatever we want. If the game is, if your save is overloaded with things to do, with commands from different mods and such, and it runs out of resources, ooh, no, it was an accident. It was an accident, CBD. Alright, they'll forgive me in a day. If the game's overloaded with things to do, with commands from different mods, it can just drop some of them that it thinks are stuck. And so you can end up with items just stuck floating, or items that never get deleted, so that's why we have the refresh plot command. It's actually such a big problem in the game. The base workshop scripts of the game are designed such so that every time you re-arrive at a settlement, it recalculates all of the data, because I think Bethesda was running into the same thing that was like, just sometimes commands you give the game don't happen. It makes it very difficult to have like a fully balanced system. So there's always need for like for nudging things manually. If you're really into the hardcore mode of Sim Settlements, like, you pretty much need to use CBR Gamers mod, because sometimes the data can get all out of sync, and he's got a bunch of tools to fix that. Now all we need is a vendor for RAM. I mean, as long as it's cheap. The prices of computer parts are just complete nonsense right now. Oh wait, is this, did I already start, what's it called? Automatron? Did I get, what's her name? Did I get Ada? I think I did already, but... Oh, maybe not. Who's this?
Hey.
Good scavenging and busted robots, if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I already did, because this is where she was. Pretty sure I recruited Ada and then did 0 of the Mechanist quest line. Technically, the first ever live stream was the first news show on TV, although the first live news show. I wonder how much of a disaster that was, like the very first time somebody put the news live on TV. How's the Skyrim thing coming along? Any nuggets we can chew on? It's coming along. We're kind of in what we hope is wrap-up phase of just kind of like crossing the T's, dotting the I's, getting everything polished up. But what we usually do is after we give our stuff to playtest group is we'll have like a little focus group session to make sure that we're making something cool. Make sure we're not missing the mark too much or leaving people wanting in the wrong areas. Like there'll always be people who want more stuff from us. Like whenever no matter how long we make a quest line, people always want us to make it longer. So we can't necessarily deliver on that, but at least making sure we're not leaving people like, this feels bad because you teased us about this and we didn't get to find out. So we got to do that for our latest round of changes, and then as long as that feedback meeting goes good, I think that we're on track to get it out sometime, probably this spring, I would guess. It is big though. Getting through the major quest line for it takes so long that we really just can't finish it at all on our Friday playthroughs for the team.
Terminal only.
It's just not feasible. Have you ever dressed up as a Fallout character? I have not. I have not gotten into cosplay. Although I have in the past gone all out for like Halloween costumes and stuff. But no, I have not done any Fallout characters. Oh, there it is. Nice and easy. I feel like I activate demo mode and all these things are going to attack me, so let's just not do that. I really need robot parts right now. Ormeo sometimes do have its own version of Conqueror. So the writer who wrote the CPD quest line and D County had been helping us with Conqueror development. He helped with some of that, and he took over trying to adapt Conqueror to be a new version that could work with SS2. And what we're trying to do is keep the middle part of the Conqueror story. Like, we really love the characters of Jammer, Ophelia, and Maul, and like try and keep as much of that as possible. But then we never finished it, so we needed an ending, and then we didn't like the beginning. The beginning was because when we first made Conqueror, the story wasn't meant to be a story. It was like just a tutorial. So the intro to the Conqueror story is pretty weak. So it was rewrite the intro, add a finale, and redesign some of the middle bits a little bit so that it could fit alongside SS2, so that like the way Conqueror was written, you really couldn't play it. The story as is, for those of you who played it, no, you couldn't play that alongside Jake and Friends. It just wouldn't make any sense. So his mission, and he says he's accomplished it, is to make the two play nice together. He's had several editing sessions with Cynical, who does a lot of the editing work on the team to make sure that everybody's writing is passing the mustard. And sounds like everything's good to go. And so the next step is going to be assembling a team to actually build it. So depending on how the beginning half of this year goes, that might be something I start putting out calls for. So anybody who's dabbled in Fallout 4 modding who wants a big project to chew on, I might have something for you. Oh, I missed a magazine, damn it. I think the biggest blocker to the whole the Conqueror thing is whether we can get the voice team back. Like, some of them I know I can, like Jammer, absolutely. Glenn, who did his voice, is awesome. He works on stuff with us all the time. Ophelia is the biggest. I'm not sure. Maul is probably. I don't know what Jeff's up to anymore. But he does Maul and the Toilet King. And Toilet King will remain in because he's hilarious. The some of the Rook from the Toilet King squad was actually the same voice actor who did Gren for Watchtower, so we're still in contact with him. So it's kind of up in the air. Like, can we reassemble the Dream Team or not?
I really hope you've got some good news. I've been feeling pretty edgy.
Here you go.
Shit, for real? Awesome. Let me see. Ooh, this is gonna be great. You have no idea how excited I am right now. I'm gonna need to terminal some parts, probably some extra power cells too. So
yeah, the
right.
Evil Aiden
Here's
is one of the
caps
parts
to
we
do
would
on
have to
this planet.
change.
I
A1
can
Racer,
tell
like
you
we
I'd pay
can't
you,
have
right?
him be the
Anyway,
antagonist and
I've
also
heard
your
another
friend
rumor
if you're
I'd like
doing
to
the
follow
Jake
up
quest
on,
line. So
but I'll need time to get more information.
we
and
but we
look up
realized
these
when we were
designs.
looking over Conqueror is that the Jake or the Aiden that we've written into SS2 doesn't like barely resembles the one that's in Conqueror anymore, and he only has, I mean, maybe 50 lines of dialogue in Conqueror, so it will not be hard to just write a new character to replace him that has kind of similar vibe. Okay, wait for Glenn to finish her research. We don't want to wait 96 hours for the beer. You know what I'm going to also do for the brewery thing? Is I'm going to cut down the timers by a lot. Like, I think originally the idea was it would be something... Because the brewery system came from SS1, where it was just meant to be something you just do periodically. But now that we've made a quest with a character around it, having it happen a little more rapidly would be nice. Speed up brew times. Okay, let's go try and capture the coolant disposal site here. I don't know if I have enough soldiers for this. I may need to do some more recruiting first. But we can go try. Fire Marine, Fallout 4's armor is kind of funny. Like, it's funny seeing Jake talk so casually to your character who is an NCR Beast Hunter armor again. It's funny if you think about it for a moment. I mean, that's a lot of games where you can get to do total cosmetics. It also is absurd when if you've seen people do the playthroughs where they make their character look like a mutant clown, like, because you can get pretty crazy with the character designer. Oh, I have a level up. What are we on to now? Let's see. Oh, I can grab another level of Ricochet. Yes, please. Bust out the NCR power armor. It's so hard to avoid spoilers for the show with how many people I follow that are watching it. Like, opening up Twitter or YouTube and just scrolling through them is like, I'm guaranteed. Even if I don't watch any of the stuff, it's just like, yeah, so much stuff has been spoiled to me over and over again. 'Cause I do not have a lot of time for television. I'd rather use my free time for stuff like this. I'll watch it eventually, though. I'll catch up. Oh, I'm going the totally wrong direction. I need to be going south. Mini buff AE did. Oh, I think somebody told me about that. Somebody spun up like a micro version of buff out. If I understand the drama correctly, I think the creator of Buff Out either it just was, I don't know if he was not interested in putting out an Anniversary Edition update or was just taking a while. And I think somebody else spun off their own version, and I think because he had it open sourced, and I think he got pissed about it. I'm not entirely sure. But I know that there's drama there with Buff Out right now. So I don't know if we're ever going to get the original version done or not. That's one of the reasons I'm always nervous about putting out source code of stuff, because you can want to do it for the right reasons, to be like, oh, if I put it out, people can help me work on things. But then you also have the chance of somebody, you know, depending on your license, of being like, oh, I'm going to just spin off my own version. Remember anyone who wonders how the insiders their own power armor? Remember how some of the raiders fall for their own power armor? It's just what are supposed to have theirs. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That people customize stuff like crazy in these in this world. You're just making what you can with the junk you got. Are not many grenades? What is happening here? There we go. So I always have a million frag grenades. And I'm pretty sure I got a legendary over here. Caught one with that grenade. Junkie's boxing glove. Double terrible. Buff Out NG took over. Did Buff Out NG get an update for AE? I assume the mini buff is a thing because of delays in getting an Anniversary Edition patch out. Which I don't blame people for not rushing out these patches when we've had basically radio silence on the next Fallout 4 patch. So we're going to be at Chapter 4. Will Sims 3 be the next project? Probably not at Chapter 4. We have a few more like content updates planned long term, and you know, my wish is to get also to bring the Conqueror story that we did and bring a version of it over to SS2, because there's a lot of stuff in there I really like. Alright, let's see if we got enough warriors in range. I feel like there's a good chance we do not. I need to go do some recruiting here. Or at least build a city plan in Egret so we have beds for folks to move into. Oh, we don't have the supplies. I forgot about supplies. Okay. Let's head to Egret. We'll take care of both. We'll make sure we have a city plan there, and we'll dump off a bunch of old weapons and ammo and such. If a Raider Hind comes, can someone make their own armor set? So can I think I already read that. Yeah. Okay, good. We
Everything okay?
We did build a city plan here. All right. like we built probably the basics plan here because this is very small.
I'm up for a trade if you are.
No, I'm here to. I
This
love
looks
the
like
weapon.
a decent enough place. So, you know, thanks for giving us the chance.
I ain't had much learning in my life, but
I gotta find where the desk is.
That's it.
You know,
Pete with his
it's not
machete.
really much different from our old shack here.
Where did you guys hide the desk? Yep, there it is. Also, yes, we're gonna take that. All right, let's go to the city resources. Donate items. What can we give up here? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to build some lockers first. Oh wait, no, look at that. 11. We can store 11,000 things here. Okay, never mind. We have plenty of space. Whew, we are loaded with resources. We had 120,000 junk. I actually should. You know what I should do is go set up a trade agreement with the I can't think of the NLTC. But for now, we will dump off some of these random rounds we're not using. Here, you got my extra clipboard. I don't know if that actually counts. I guess I've been pretty light on keeping weapons here. You get these small toss. I'm not going to use them. And then how about apparel? What do we have for extra armor bits? I think I'm always carrying around a few extra things that I don't mean to be. Yeah, you can buy a batting helmet. I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. I think I have like 2 left arms or left legs or something. Or did I finally? Oh, I think I finally got rid of those. I ran out of carry weight one day. Okay, so we do exit. So
Hello.
Get
Thank
an
you
error
again
on
for
donations.
Come
Cool.
save
I'm willing
me.
to take them. Oh, I gotta donate.
It was real nice of you.
I think we just need ammo mostly, so we probably have enough there. But I'm gonna go head to the NLTC and set up a trade agreement because we have lots of resources here. Let's go to where's Custom House Tower? There it is. So you don't need 7 pairs of sunglasses. Oh, I'm gonna be gearing up. My A squad's gonna get those. Those are for my main military squad. Once we get there, I've been holding on to those all game. Any chance of getting a molecular relay at HQ? I believe that I think PRA has an add-on that does that. There should be a add-on for some settlements that adds that as a buildable option. I would recommend you check out Samus's searchable database for SS2. Does anybody have a link for that? You can probably search for teleport and find out some options there. I feel like something has gone wrong. My controller inputs are not doing anything. Yeah. Alright guys, need you to defend me. Can't move. There we go. Whoa. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Slow time is awesome.
Shit!
the message. Where are all these vertical ones? Oh, that's LTC. Oh, there they are. Wait. Try this. What of this? Critical rocket. Body parts raining down. HQ's been on a roll lately. Okay, so I actually can start taking all this stuff because we can donate it. Thanks for the gear. Okay, too much we can't run. That's fine. This raider. Anybody else? There's one more over there. This feels like Fallout 3 over here. With all the non-stop combat. Now can we go to the custom house tower? Alright, we can just drop one thing. I think we're only 4 pounds over. Some of this robot stuff's probably super heavy. There we go. IMR3Y, hello. Do you think another update for Fallout 4 is on the way? Absolutely. Yeah, the Fallout 4 is kind of a train wreck right now for console players. On Xbox, there's a weird issue where you have to have double the space for a mod, so you have to have space to download it and then the same amount of space again to extract it. And I don't know if that's a bug or if that's a new feature, but that basically kneecaps Xbox. And then I hear that PlayStation users can't even all download their DLC anymore, which is a pretty big deal.
Huh?
So there's going to be, if nothing else, there'll be a patch to fix those two issues.
Going down.
Surprised you haven't inspected the salvage beacon side asses too. I should use it more. I always forget about it. I should use it more because I use it religiously on my Skyrim playthrough.
I was pleasantly surprised to hear the classical music station on the radio.
Water travel is pretty dangerous. Hey, need something moved quietly?
Maybe we can reach an agreement?
Here's how this is gonna work. You point me to one of your places, tell me what they need, and we'll agree on how much caps they pay. If an agreement isn't working out, just let me know, and we'll renegotiate, or cancel it. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Okay, let's sell in some scrap, because we have a lot of it. I think mostly building materials. Let's see, Empire production 4,300 units per day, so we'll sell them 1,000 units. Okay. Commit to new trading agreement. Let's check what our organics are. Cancel changes, machine parts. Cancel changes. Okay. We probably have excess organic and machine parts, but let's see what we can pull off with. Okay, so we're going to bring in 750, so let's bring in... We mostly want ammo right now so that we can do assaults. So let's do increase... If we go to 500, that costs us 625. Okay, cool. So we're still net profiting here. Commit to trade agreement. So we're basically going to send in 1,000 building supplies, and they're going to give us 500 ammo for it. Works for me.
Home office isn't so bad, so long as you're one of the insiders. Or you have caps.
I feel like I haven't seen Dogmeat in a while. I wonder if I lost him. Oh, you know, I wonder if he went... I think he did go back to Red Rocket. I think I saw him when we were checking on Gremlin.
Yes?
So when we get the call to go back to Gremlin, we'll have to remember to grab Dogmeat.
I took the liberty of filing ASAM.
Hi, how are you?
What the hell? She walked into the wall?
Yeah?
She fell through?
Problems than you can imagine.
Is there some sort of weird hole in the wall over here? No? Just Bethesda magic? I'm sure I shouldn't say Bethesda magic. I should say Creation Engine magic.
Huh?
Okay. Alright, so we should have some ammo coming in. It'll take a day to actually get that. But I probably donated enough already. But I'm going to head back to that settlement one more time. Dump off the rest of the stuff I just grabbed from all those guys. And then hopefully we've got enough here. Come on, game. At least the little icon down there hasn't locked up. When that freezes up too, and you get stuck on a load screen this long, it's pretty terrifying. But we are entering downtown Boston. This is one of the downsides of using Custom House Tower. We're right on the edge of Boston, where load times are abysmal. Hey, there we go. Just kick that skeleton out of the chair. And forget using a ramp. That's fine. Okay, let's head back to Egret.
Hey, could you make sure folks are kind to my people?
Excuse me.
He
The dogs
looks
are doing
strong and
great.
all, but he
Looking
ain't too
for
quick with
anything?
his thinking.
Got new dogs for you to see. See the new litter?
Oh,
My back
like somebody else
hurts.
pulled me into
Feet
conversation.
hurts.
Hold on.
Everything hurts.
Who was trying to talk to me here? Trying to
Hey
talk to
there.
you.
Gotta look after the puppies.
This place reminds me of where I grew up. That ain't a good thing, though.
Hi.
What's next, General?
Hey, what you want?
The dogs are doing great.
Okay, let's trade. She's got a missile launcher. Fantastic. I should give her a real weapon. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got for you? Not the Fat Man. What is one of the weapons? Did I just pick up a weapon? Hey, well, not a baseball bat. Come on now. Yeah, you can have this. You got 308 rounds already. Okay, we'll give her that. Oh, and now all of a sudden she's got a short hunting rifle. All right. And then we're gonna give you just one. And then we'll take this one away. We'll give it to somebody else.
Great.
There you go.
In the market for something?
Cersei, trade.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure, go ahead.
It's time for you to join the squad here.
Gunners anymore. It's much nicer.
Patty already got some shades. All right, Pete.
Dogs won't fix.
Pete.
Hello, I'm Pete.
You got to wear the uniform. See, now you know why I was carrying these sunglasses around. And you can continue to just use a machete, because that's awesome. Oh, this guy definitely needs some shades.
Hi, how are you?
No, Phyllis is too grumpy. She doesn't get to be part of the army.
Hey there.
Hey,
Here on
thanks
business?
again for giving us a place to stay. It was real nice of you.
Oh, what do you think,
Got a
lady?
dangerous look about you.
What do you got? Powerful pipe pistol. No, we can do better than that. But first, you need some of these. There we go. All right, let's give her. I think we have another hunting rifle we just grabbed. Which means you're going to need 308 rounds, which I don't actually know if I have any. I think we may have just donated them all. Nope, we do still have some. All right. And I will take these and donate them.
Hope you ain't here for me.
There we go. Our squad is ready. Actually, this guy needs some armor or something. Maybe give him all that robot stuff I have instead of donating it. All right, let's go. Store, store, store. What does he got? He's got right arm. Store right leg for you. He needs a chest piece. Do we even have one? I think I dropped the one I had. Oh, no, here you go. There we go.
We told him to take
This
a
guy's
flying
ready.
leap, now that we had the Minutemen back in the summer.
Is there a technical reason why we're never able to fast travel from inside a building? Seems trivial, but maybe it's not. It depends. You can. There's a flag you can set on the locations. I think the reason Bethesda doesn't have it by default is because if you want to set up an encounter to happen as you walk out of a building, it's really hard to do if players are fast traveling all over the place. Like we've thought about. I've almost accidentally enabled fast travel out of the Ron's office, but then I always remember that there are 2 moments where we need to catch you on your way out for the quest line. So if I were to enable that, it would break those quest moments, and then I would have to undo it. So it can be done, but I think just by default it's not, because it gives quest designers an opportunity to intercept things. I think that's the primary reason. Oh, they returned the other clipboard to me. They really don't want it. Okay. Fair. I don't want it either. I guess I should donate some unwanted meds here too. I can give a bunch of this stuff. I guess I don't need to carry this many flares around. Okay. I think we're ready to go try and run an assault here. I guess we'll save here. Oh, yep, autosave, that'll work. Let's head back to Mass Pike. And we throw fellas in the river. That sounds about right. I miss the exciting Ron's encounter numerous times in the beginning because I always fast travel from interiors. Oh, do you have a mod that just overrides the behavior of the base game? Oh, check back with Gremlin. Not yet, Gremlin. We have got some, I think, super mutants take over this spot. When we assault it. What's this guy doing?
You know what I call a good day?
Oh,
one that
she's
ends
guarding
without an
this
empty
territory.
stomach.
That makes sense.
General.
Yeah, keep an eye on things, guys. Research wing expansion. Awesome. I love when HQ's churning through upgrades. I really am glad we did the automated system. It's so nice to see it just upgrading itself when you get things. Because once you get the system kind of like all the kinks worked out and you get enough people working all departments, it just kind of feels real good. Okay. Oh, you know what we haven't used in a while? I think we might just open up with one of these. Let's see if our actual thing pops off, though. We might get another warning about resources. Lacks the supplies. Why? Okay. Well, we'll come back in a minute and do this. We're going to go up to, because we do have the trade agreement that should kick in. It just hasn't happened yet. So we're going to go to Gremlin. I guess I didn't donate enough ammo. Uh-oh. Please don't crash game. I mean, I guess we have that autosave before we fast travel, so we'll be fine. You know what might be nice is, I'm trying to think of how we could do it. It would be awesome to know if there was like, maybe I need just like a simple little UI element that's on your screen all the time. That's like whether or not you could run an assault right then, right? Like a little icon that's just like the little military vault boy, like maybe the one with the army helmet and a gun in like a position, like he's in a gun position if he's ready, and then like, I don't know, let me just look at these vault boy icons real quick. Oh, no, we need to not do that. I don't know if they have one for it on here. But like one of those ones where he's like empty pockets or something. But anyway, like one that represents no, you don't have enough people to run an assault from here. One that's like you're out of range of an outpost. Just something like you could just see in the corner, kind of like you have your, like I have my little addiction notice. So that way you could just not even waste the time doing it. You would just be like at all times be able to be like, okay, I'm missing some stuff. I think that could be nice. The problem always is,
boy,
we do not have a UI designer.
Come on, boy.
It always ends up on me.
It's time to go.
And it is not my specialty. I actually know how to design UIs. I am not good at Flash in particular. I hate action scripts so much. It feels so unintuitive to me.
Is a gun.
I can only help you if you're honest with me.
Aw, you don't want to hear my pitch? I worked really hard on it.
Sorry. No.
Nah, it's okay. All you really need to know is where to look and what it looks like. Okay, so all you've got to do is go check out this crashed vertebrate I'm going to mark on your Pip-Boy and look for one of the LPP carbines. The crate might have busted open, so just keep an eye out for a rifle that doesn't look like something you recognize. I don't care whether they work or not either. Just bring me back one and you can have the caps. And I can have that sweet, sweet weapons tech. Oh, my poor baby. Out in the wilderness all alone.
Okay, to east of Grey Garden. Yeah, that's why we put those options in, Phil. Let people play how they want. For sure. I like having the goals. It's just when they're not in your face or not clear, then it gets frustrating. That's one of the the meters in SS2 make it so easy to decide what to build. But with supplies and stuff, it's a little more convoluted about what you should do. Oh, it's up there in that vertebrate. That's right. The Ron's Information Emporium. Good job investing on those billboards, buddy.
Yes?
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal!
Oh, can we get up to that? Do we need to get up to that top level to get to this? I don't remember where the thing is we're actually going for. Can we reach it from right here? I hope so. Oof. This feels like the spot where we die by accident. Yeah, I think you're supposed to come from up above. I don't think I'm pulling that off. Alright, how do we get up there? There's probably some jump you could do there to land on it, but I don't see myself making it. Oh, dog meat. Oh, there's our way up. Okay. We just got to jump down there where dog meat was. Okay, how can I get down without breaking my legs? Oh, this doesn't look too bad. Why did he do that sound? That was an easy drop. As a dog owner, that sound is so triggering. Like, oh God, who stepped on my dog? Okay, let's see. This takes us all the way to the top. TCL, yeah, that's the solution. Alright, we don't have to try and leap to our death. Yeah, we can get to that easily. Oh, there's even some power armor up here. Alright, well, we'll take your fusion core. That is not a prototype LPP carbine. It's a lie. Now I don't remember what exact. I think the quest called for a custom weapon model, and at the time when we were building out those settler quests, it was like, oh god, we did not have the bandwidth in our limited 3D team to actually make one. And actual weapon modders do a lot better job of it. I mean, later on we started working with Nihur, and it could have been doable, but when those characters were in development, we were not working with Nihur, and we only had one 3D modeler doing anything, and she had too much to do. What's the current quest or event being done in the stream? We are just cleaning up some random side quests right now before I move forward with chapter 3. So we're doing Laser Love of Gremlin. So this whole stream series is playing through as much of the content as possible, finding bugs. Sometimes I fix them live on stream. Lately, the bugs we've been finding are so complicated that I can't do that anymore. I have to just jot them down and make save files and take notes. But we've been using this to make sure I keep in touch with what's going on in the bugs department, and we can get out patches on the regular. So I have another patch coming out tomorrow with a bunch of the bug fixes we've been working on for the last 6 weeks.
Did you find her yet? It yet?
Zachary Brown, thanks for subscribing.
Got it right here.
You do? That's great. Let me see.
The creation engine's lip sync not
this is
syncing laughing is so obnoxious.
Absolutely
I don't know how they
perfect.
haven't solved
Look
that.
how good of shape the containment coils are in, and the lenses. It's hard to tell in this light. Okay. I'm gonna see about getting some things. I'll need to work on this. Okay, I'll be honest, mainly Mentats. Here's your caps.
Looks fine, I guess.
Oh man, me and this old girl are gonna have so much fun. Oh, hey, before I forget, I might have something else in a couple days. Love you.
Okay, well, when she's done studying, we'll just recruit her to our military. You know, maybe I should do that now. She can go. Let's send you. Hold on a second. Let's get the recruitment clipboard. Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't have it hotkeyed anymore because I don't need it that often. Let's send her over to Egret since we're kind of basing out of there. And she looks like she's ready for some
Can I ask you
sunglasses.
something? I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake. Please help me.
I promise I won't disappoint you.
Got a minute?
I love when
wanna
they've got
trade
a
a few
line to
things.
acknowledge the conscription. Okay, let's give her regulation sunglasses. Don't worry, they're prescription. It's fine. All right, and then let's head back to Egret. See if we got those resources now. We're gonna have to actually go check the meters and not just trust my gut. Can't you give power armor to your troops? Not really. It doesn't work well. It's one of those things that I tried to solve in Conqueror. I don't know that we ever succeeded. Power armor is real painful to use with NPCs that aren't given it from the get-go. So it's one of those wish list items that I really need to dive in deep under the hood and try and understand power armor better and how it works when it's unloaded. So we can assign it to folks, but I hear it doesn't stick. Usually they will dump out of it and just leave it laying around places. So.
It's good to know there's still people out there willing to help others.
Okay, let's check what our supply situation looks like. So we have, there we go. So we got our shipment of ammo. We got 653 now. If I remember correctly, and actually we can go check right now. Oh wow, we need some more beds because we just recruited Gremlin. Good point. Let's go ahead and drop ourselves another residential. One of the things we need to... Just lost my train of thought because I'm thinking about where to put a house. It'll come back to me in a minute. All right, let's put a house down. Guess we should get rid of that agricultural plot. We don't need it. I'm actually surprised it didn't switch over. Oh, I know why. It's because I built the city plan after we already had this as a an outpost. If you build a city plan first and then switch to an outpost, it will change all the plot types, but I gotta do it manually here. Alright, let's build you this. We'll go ahead and switch this guy over to a marshal. Oops, wrong option. Okay, do we have any other unnecessary? Yeah, we got some commercial here. Those explosions.
Pete's the best thing that ever happened to me. That big lump of meat.
Nice.
Alright, give her. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, what is this one? No, not again. Let's see, did that blow up the ASAM sensor? No, it didn't. Okay. What is this one? Water plant. Do we have two water? This is, oh, this is by power. Power and water. We don't technically need those here, but it's fine. What's this one? Industrial. Yeah, we'll change this one too. There we go. Oh, another agricultural. Big bada boom. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we should have. I think we need 100 ammo per person that we're sending on the assault, but we can actually check from the war planner's desk. I guess I thought I built one here. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, I guess it got torn down when I built the city plan, so we need to build one. We're gonna actually just build it out here in the open. Do a quick save. Now we can run them with the I always prefer to run them with the binoculars and flare gun, but doing it from here we can at least see the cost up front. Oh, and we get scouting now. Nice. Do everything in the inbox here? Nope. Oh yeah, capture Tetra. That is what we want. All right. Oh, that was a note from Charlotte, who we just talked to. Okay, we are looking for coolant disposal site. Do you have any other notes? No additional messages in your inbox. Okay, we're gonna go change attack. Wait, view cost. Yeah. Oh, it's only 200 ammo. Okay, so it's. Why don't I have enough? What do you mean? 200 ammo, not enough resources. I'm so confused. So it's only 20 ammo per. We have 600. Why is this not enough resources? that's odd. Okay, well that's a good bug to knock down, so we're just gonna do save. Why not enough resources? Alright, we can actually start by checking the log files here. Hey, Mod Hunter. And then here, we're gonna pop into our... So this will probably shrink down the game. For some reason, the windowed mode is not working now that I switched it to a different monitor. Does not like it. Okay, here we go. So we want SS2. The sound keeps fine though, which is good. So it's kind of working. We're gonna open up our conquest log here, and this should have our resource costs. And I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Okay, so when I tried to run it, it says get warriors for assault, initial assault force, found 10 people, found 1 cost, adding cost, ammo ballistic. Oh, I wonder if it's accidentally calculating the cost with component level difficulty instead of... Okay, this is going to require a deep dive into code to figure it out, but I got to save now, so it'll be something I can come back to and quickly check. I doubt I will have it in for tomorrow's patch. I don't like tinkering with stuff I don't have time to test. But for the patch after that, we'll get that sorted. So, because that's kind of a big deal if it can just switch itself under the hood to the... Well, you know what we'll do? We'll try switching our complexity and see what happens. So we'll go to mod config, SS2 gameplay, and we're going to go down to... difficulty, resource complexity. We're going to change it to... Well, if I change it, it will screw up what I currently have. So we better save before we do this. So if I go, I don't think I want to go downward. I think when you change, you generally want to go up to the higher difficulty and then back again, because if you go lower, it kind of nukes the numbers you have, right? So if it collapses all of your category level to simple and you try to go back to category, it can't really distribute it back how you had it. It doesn't keep that data. So we will make a save. All right, I guess I had the line not enough resources save. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to go into Sim Settlements 2 again. Gameplay. We'll go down to difficulty, and we will change complexity to components. Give that a moment, and then we'll pop in and see. Let the HUD sort itself out.
Hello, sir.
And we're going to up the build limit, because I just noticed it's really, really small right now.
Hi there. Good to see you again.
Okay, we'll give a moment for the HUD to catch up. Well, I wonder if this is a case of the HUD won't update when I do it. There's certain things when you do it through the MCM menu, it takes a while for it to actually like reflect in the game, where sometimes the holotape is faster. Just because there's certain things that are enabled and not when you are in the menu mode. Oh no, oh wait, oh, it was finishing up my... Got it, okay, it hadn't finished yet, it was still doing it, and it cancels your trade agreements. That makes sense that it would do that. Okay, so we'll have to reestablish that, that's fine. Let's see, now that complexity has finished switching, there we go, okay. Okay. Now we can't see, because of the UI, I have to set up a hotkey if I want to be able to see the supplies as well. But let's just see what happens when we do this.
Something tasty for those nice police people. They do.
Injured warriors, -1. Capture territory.
So I think a filling meal would be good.
see if we get the warning again. No causes. It says not enough supplies already, but let's view the cost. Not enough resources. Why? Okay, let's set up the hotkey here. Sim Settlements 2. Hotkeys. Alright, let's get back into here. And we're going to cycle through. Okay, no, that's not the one we want. We need a different hotkey. We need to go. I think this is the one we want. Need to replace keybind. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is still only doing. I can't remember how we switch it over to supplies. I haven't used this in a while. Let's see, gameplay. Nope, hotkeys. Is it components that we gotta change? Yep, there it is. Okay. So we have 653 ammo, but it didn't categorize it into the subtypes because it doesn't know about those. So at the category level we have 653, but at the individual subtypes we have zeros right now. So for whatever reason, the system is trying to calculate us as having component complexity, but we're not actually recording that for this because I'm in category, which is actually a bug in itself because it's supposed to still record at that lowest level, so that if you switch up, that it can still function. Let's see here. So I'm going to put this down because this is going to be a difficult one to resolve. Alright, so supply. Supplies not switching up to component. Directly. And assaults. Trying to pay in component. Even category 7. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to switch it back to category.
Got new dogs.
And see if that resolves my particular issue. Won't necessarily resolve it for everybody, but we will dig into this later.
For you to see.
Okay, so now that's showing 653. Alright, let's go do this.
Nothing a few dogs won't fix.
View cost. Not enough resources again. Yeah, there's something real funky going on here. So I will dig into this because that is if that's happening for everybody, that is a massive blocker. Oh, those are cool. Okay. Beer's still brewing. Still waiting on Gremlin.
first one.
Okay, so that we're stuck on for now. Okay, since our war mechanics are stuck for now, this will definitely be a high priority bug, like to the point where I might release a patch tomorrow and then do a hotfix next week or something for this, because if this is happening for everybody, this is just like a full-on deal breaker. I know people have been reporting problems getting through parts of Chapter 3 because some of the stuff is challenging, like getting a soldier up to level 3 is a pain because it's not easy to set up an individual squad unless you use the system that I just used, and even that is kind of clumsy, so that's one of those ones I have to rework. But this is just full-on blocking basic assaults from proceeding, so I don't even think I'd be able to complete the next quest in the line. But I also don't want to subject you guys to watching me dig through code and likely not making any progress. So since we're going to need some allies to actually complete Chapter 3, I think we will move forward a quest line here. So let's find... Oh, we all know Brotherhood is one of the most fun ones to watch, but I did that last time. So I guess we'll advance the main quest, and we can do an Institute ally here. So where is the main quest? Here we go. Let's go talk to Nick. Hey, Sir Rick, how's it going? Is this you up bright and early or up real late? Need more ammo. It seems no, I have ammo. There's a bug right now, and I don't know if it's in my save or just in general. It's not counting my ammo. The assault system is looking for component level, but my game is set to category level, so it can't resolve the cost. So there's some sort of bug in there. And we've, CBR Gamer and I have revamped the resource code quite a lot in the last year, so something may have broken along the way.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench
But
for
it'll also
all
my
your
save is
modifications. Scopes,
in a
clip
sketchy
sizes,
state, so
barrels.
I don't want to blame the code when it could be my save. But if everybody's running into this, then obviously it's a massive code problem.
No skull in the league. It was taken from a swatter.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Wait, that's it? Only 273?
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me. And by the way,
Idiot Savant trigger?
at some point,
That's shocking.
you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Sorry, Piper, we're busy.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Okay, off to the memory den. And I haven't done an Instu playthrough in a long time. So it'll also be a good chance to fix up some of the Remnant faction quests. I've heard that the railroad one is a little janky right now. Could use some repair.
What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
Excuse me.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nick. Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those
I like
circuits
that.
look awfully
The player
familiar.
just
I'm not
ripped it out without prompting.
From what I've seen,
It's
all
just like,
Institute
let me
technology
go
has
ahead
a similar
and carve
architecture.
out this chunk of the brain because it's got some wires attached to it.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible
If I had to
risk
guess, in the
take.
original draft
You're
of
talking
it,
about
of the
wiring
game,
something to his brain.
Don't worry
you
about
could only
me,
do it
Amari.
after you knew about it, and you had to go
I'm
back
well
and get it.
past
and
the
then
warranty date
they
anyway.
decided to just let you grab it early for second playthroughs and such.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine.
Now that
Any
we're friendly,
slight
we can
change
take
in
all
your
your
cognitive
drugs.
functions could be done. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes.
Hell yeah.
Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for
Yeah,
a
I miss
single
most
mind.
magazines. Good call, Colin.
But
I'll get the useless
What
ones,
if
though.
we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine.
Does anybody
into
know
the
where
memory
what
loungers.
the status of
Run your
is of mind
cognitive
games? Is
functions
it
in
released like
parallel.
a?
He'll act as
Has
a
it
host,
been fully
while
released
your
yet?
consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Doggo.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue
Oh, he's still
to
working
the
on it.
Institute's
Goal is
location.
2026. Cool, because I know he got the. Oh crap! Hold on, my controller quit working. He got the demo out. We
This
played,
is
and
the
it was
earliest
super
intact
long.
memory
It was
I can
shockingly
find.
long, and way deeper than I expected. Like, I don't think I even finished the demo. I got through. I played for hours and hadn't finished it.
Turn down
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
All the magazines you didn't collect. Failure.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. But that's where I come in.
This is like really, this is really technically impressive. Like knowing how the CK works, that they are managed to get those scenes to pause and resume where you left off while they play a memory. That's actually like, I'm running through my head trying to think, how would we set that up? And it actually would be, yeah, it's cool that they can do that. I'm surprised the engine is actually quick enough to react to the pausing and unpausing.
In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie.
Look, I can keep it
I'm
stored
sure
in my
we're gonna
leg.
be really happy here.
They'll never see it coming.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. See, there was always a job for someone like me. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Oh, his glasses beard.
Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
Oh, I just realized I should have tried to block their pathing and see what happens.
You. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg.
Well, that was
I'm
weird.
glad you
I didn't click
decided to
anything
meet
and it
with
froze.
me.
So, the first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened.
Oh, look, his eyes are still moving.
They were real, all right.
He's like, I'm frozen.
They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
That's kind of funny. I've never
They had the
noticed that before.
resources I needed, and I had the
Just him? I don't
expertise
know
they
if her,
needed.
her eyes are doing that.
Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
I can't crouch.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
One of these has got to tell us something.
But the Institute could always make
We're
more.
running out of brain here.
And kept making them better each time.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly
They still
intact.
give me the creeps,
Connecting
but
now.
you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
You're with the Institute.
Ah, there we go.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System is offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Fun fact, my math isn't wrong. Kellogg was in San Fran 40 years before F2. Oh, what's your math? What's the timeline? Because Kellogg, we know, thanks to cybernetics, is much older than a human should be, right?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
All computers are still...
Even then, I knew
Wait.
it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge.
Wait a
No
second.
one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller.
We got 2 babies.
Even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
working.
Hold on a second.
Checking
Bathroom
through the
subject.
logs.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
This is all bugged out.
I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Sick of me.
But I was
Go get
cocky
him.
enough to assume I could
Can I
handle
push
some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even if he somehow... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to.
And this one's not frozen.
Yeah. I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I can push him around. This is awesome.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our
Found
orders.
another intact memory. Whenever
Guess the
you're
old
ready.
man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Wait, so who's the old man he's referring to? Because it wouldn't have been father at this point, right? Block the bullet. Synth me. Gary. Gary.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
I didn't mean to do that.
I was now the Institute's...
Where's the short one?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze
It would be nice if
the
those
rest
were
of them.
disabled after you hit them once.
But we had our orders.
I just did by mistake.
I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person
Oh,
he
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah, because
have.
it's memories. Yeah, you're right. Good read. Good read, memories. That pod didn't open. I wonder if it's because, oh, wait. I can hear the sound of me banging through the glass, but I'm not actually doing it. Yeah, we broke this really bad somehow. Get him. Get him. Okay, on to the next one.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying shit.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Mayor, he's gonna be there this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple.
You can tell by the glasses.
Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Uh-oh, radio's gonna get me in trouble.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
Kellogg began in the late 2170s, early 2080s.
One of the top bioscience boys?
Memory 2, Wife and Child, so probably 10 or so years later.
So,
2190, 2200, F2.
I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
Are you taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Barbara, I heard some sort of just getting an update. What's that all about? Just bug fixes. Gonna get a patch tomorrow with some bug fixes for SS2 and workshop framework.
And I can
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because
forgot to
there
pause
is
the
no
music.
entrance.
Oh wait, this is
Let me
intentional,
pull you
right?
out of
Because
there
then the song
as
keeps
soon as
playing
you're
when you
ready.
come out. That's right. I think last time I played this, I actually gave that a lot of props. I love stuff like that. Of course, now we gotta quickly turn off the radio.
Movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
Lady, we
How
gotta
do
turn
you
off the
feel?
radio. We gotta turn off the radio.
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself.
I guess the radio was
We
in
have
my
to
head
be
all
sure
along.
there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Since those two might be playing Xbox, not until, won't be playable on Xbox again until after Bethesda patches because you can't download the chapters currently. Unfortunately, that was one of the things that was delaying me on doing stuff. But I can't just sit idly since we don't have a timeline. So I'm just gonna try and do a patch a month until we get there. Hopefully Xbox can play again. As far as your 15 settlers max, I think we have that setting in Workshop Framework already. Hold on, let me check. Workshop Framework. I feel like we have a settler cap. You can cap settlers by bed count. That's one way you can do it. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way. Just do this, set this to on, and then just don't build more plots and beds than you want to have settlers.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Okay. Okay. I don't know when we're going to continue this quest line because hopefully by the time we're playing next, I will have that bug with the assault system worked out. Like I said, it's going to be a high priority for me. Won't be in the patch tomorrow because it's going to require too deep a change for me to risk putting it out without any testing. But definitely will be shortly behind. So we may end up with a patch this week and a hotfix next week, depending on how my schedule plays out. Not how to get an achievement on modded playthrough. That's part of when you have. I think it's not just the script extender. It's a feature of some other thing. Maybe it's part of buff out or something. I'm not sure, but some script extender mod I have installed does that automatically. Allows achievements while you're playing mods. No, it's me, Mercer Frey. I am very excited about Mind Games. I hope he does pull that off for 2026 because that moment in where he talks as Kellogg was like one of the cooler moments in the whole story. It was like, oh, I hope they dig into that of like now Nick's gonna be this It's gonna be partially taken over by Kellogg. It would have been like a little bit of the what is it in Cyberpunk? The why can't I think of his name? The Keanu Reeves thing, where he's got just kind of like somebody else living in his head. Obviously, much cooler for the player to have it, but second best would be a companion that's with you all the time. Okay, find Virgil in the glowing sea. She's still working on this thing. Okay, then. Alright, well, that'll be it for tonight. So I think I will be back on Sunday. We're going to keep going with the Fallout 3 New Vegas playthrough for a bit still, because I am still enjoying the hell out of that. And, yeah, watch for a patch tomorrow or Friday. Johnny Silverhand, thank you. Thank you. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I will catch you later.